39ers, 49ers versus Rams. Let's go Niners. Can't root for the Rams. Obviously. For obvious reasons. Get off of here. Battle of the West Coast. Yep. Look at all the... They're just like little ants. They're everywhere. They're just crawling around out here, Jet. Oh, man. I want to make sure that guy's going to be good to turn and not get run over by that semi. Semi, what are you doing? Be dumb. Well, there's that case. I think he's going to realize that he's full now. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Alright, I think the case realized that he's full. John, you're okay, or... Not sure if he's alright. Dang it, he was working so good too. I kinda don't want to mess with him, but since he's not working, I kinda have to. And go. Yay. 6 hours and 10 minutes. Oh boy. Only 6 hours and 10 minutes. Not bad. Alright, we're gonna just stay here and make sure that guy gets going that way. That guy's got a tipper chasing, so he'll be okay. When everything's working, there's not much to do, is there? I'm not sure what's going on here. This doesn't look like it's working. That guy's trying to drive. He's stuck with this by this guy. That guy's trying to drive through here. All right. Not sure where this guy's trying to loop around. Just loop for him. How did that full guy go there? Not sure why he did that, but all right. I'll get through the conga line eventually. All right. Time for the long pass. Quit doing the wiggles, buddy. Buddy's got to gaze at the wiggles. All right, go. Have a good harvest. Why is wiggling like that? That's weird. Very, very odd. All right. We're here. We'll run with him. I think the tipper just got called for him, though. Probably going to go over and drive through the rhubarb. It's an 8R after all. That's what they like to do. And let's see. That guy is being chased by tractor. Might run up there in a minute too. Or we'll just chill here with this one. That honestly works. The front one stops right now wouldn't be the end of the world because I wouldn't mind these guys being a little bit closer together. Just a smidge. So if I drive over here, he should pick up and go. I think the avoid fruit might be the issue. He shouldn't be trailing. He should go, yeah. He should want to pull up. Pull up. He's not doing it. So if we come in here, we turn that to no. Then he goes right to it. I need to turn avoid fruit off on all of them. Nice. Ralph, gotcha. Gotcha. Just need to find one of them. All right. Turn. Oh, wait. Okay, turn that off. Thought my mouse was still up. Huh. That one's already off. That's interesting. Is that why they're working? Because they're... Did that just change it? Like... Default? That shouldn't have worked, but apparently... My goodness, guys. Alright, we're just gonna assume they're all off now. Interesting. Come on, Bessie. Oh, it's getting kind of real. Rub's almost 11 gigs of RAM. I don't... FarmSim never runs at this much RAM. We are, that computer... I mean, processor overall's at 10%, but I guarantee one core is maxed out. I can't see the individual cores right now on that computer, but I guarantee they're maxed out, as glitchy as this is. I'm also doing an awful lot with auto drive, so it's totally understandable, to be honest. It just got really bad though in the last minute here. Half the auto drive stuff's not even moving right now. All my semi trucks not even moving. Unless it's something causing, I don't know. Sometimes stuff freaks out. Yeah, I'd have to, Sean. I almost don't care what the server is, but what I've got going on, there's not too many PCs. Like, FarmSim's not made for what I'm doing. I am pushing this way far right now with everything I got going on. There, it just got better. I don't know what happened, but it's running smoother now, so. Not sure. Alright. For the other guy, I'm sure he's getting full by now. Upgrade that one piece. No, that's the server PC. I gotta do something with it soon. And Dad's computer. Actually. I think I'm gonna do a fresh install on Dad's PC. I gotta get that done, yeah. That's why I still have the table behind me. I know you can't see it anymore, but it's back there. I like to have a nice work surface for that kind of stuff, you know? Yeah. Dad's computer needs to be taken out and cleaned and, you know, the whole nine. But it definitely, I need to install 11 on there soon. I don't know. I don't know if First Time's computer has 10 or 11. I think it still has 10 too. To be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He can do his computer. I'm not touching his computer. He can handle that. Maybe. You know what? I guarantee it has 10 because we just, when we upgraded to what he has now, we just swapped his drive from his old PC over. So yeah, it's still on 10. I doubt he's upgraded it or updated. Well, probably not. Yeah, still have 10. The streaming PC and my gaming PC are both on 11, but server PC is still 10. Yeah. For now. I'll get it fixed up one of these days. It's all good. Just like this carrot harvest. It's all good. I get it done eventually. I'll get it done eventually. A week from Tuesday, then it's not supported. It'll still run for a little while, right? Maybe. Oh, man. Windows 7? Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I know, Sean. It's Windows 11's fine. It's like more graphic-y looking. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I mean, 10 was already like graphic-y looking compared to, you know, 7. I mean, there's some things I don't really care for about 11, but for the most part, it's whatever. It's a Windows operating system. It's not a big deal. I don't think I'm very picky when it comes to operating systems, you know? It's whatever. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I wish on the, I need to activate my copy on the stream PC still. Don't tell anybody I'm running unactivated Windows. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine, chat. Copy of Windows is expensive, you know? I'm saying. And I'm not doing like G2A or something, so. Yeah. You got 11, had problems, go back to 10. Now you got to go back to 11. This one truck does not like to pull up. Pull up. Come on, buddy. The show on the road, brother. Oh, he doesn't. He's being run over again. That's the problem. I need to, oh, hello. Do that. I need to get him in a different spot in line. That truck has too much of a... It's the nose on that truck is the problem. If we put this truck behind him, he'll be fine. That's the issue. Yep. That is definitely my issue. Alright. There we go. Now we should be okay. Stay as long as you can. I hope your credit card information is not on your computer. Now you see it. Hey, don't out me on my TikTok. I don't know. I've not had any operating system issues that I'm aware of. I mean, ever since I reinstalled, well, that's when I went to 11, right? From 10, everything got better for me. So, of course, I was running a really old installation of 10 because I kept cloning my drive. Not the best idea ever. But it's okay. It happens. Didn't say anything you would have never noticed. All on your phone, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I've ever really had an issue. Nothing I can think of. So, I don't know. I pretty well stay in my lane. I don't do too much really outside of like gaming and editing, you know. My editing program crashes just as much on 11 as it did on 10, so I don't know. Maybe less now. I don't know. But that's really about the only issue I have is my editor crashing once in a while. So yeah. I don't know. I guess he's starting his first land chat. I'm not sure how lands are going to work with these because the unload on the right. I'm not sure where that guy's going to go. If he's going to go to the left or to the right of that. Oh, he is going to go to the left. Okay. Well, lands aren't going to work. I don't know. It's fine. We can drive in the crop. We can drive in the crop. Not a big deal. Actually, no, it should work eventually, depending on where he goes next. No, he's going to turn to the left. Yeah, this ain't going to work at all. That's running like a combine. I thought it would change when you... I guess I was wrong. I don't know. It's fine. It'll all get harvested. Middle of late wheat harvest. Nice. Very nice. Avoid fruit on everything's turned off, so it shouldn't matter the way we're harvesting. We'll just drive on the carrots, force them in the ground, you know? It's fine. Everything's fine. See, if he was going to turn to his right now, it would work. But he's going to turn to his left, and that ain't going to work for normal lands. So I don't know how to... I don't think there's another setting in there to change, like, the land direction, land rotation. I don't know what you'd call that. Where's all of our tippers? We have no tippers. They're all just waiting in line. Patiently. Patiently waiting in line. Every single one of them. Oh, gosh. Well, they're above 0%, so I don't know why they're not running. Yeah, this land thing is not going to work out very well at all. I don't really want to change the course. It's just going to be the most awkward harvest of all time. But that's okay, I guess. I don't know. I guess. Boy. Learn how to drive, jeez. This thing does like to walk a little bit, don't you? Doesn't like 0. I think it jumps to 10. No, it works at 0. We've done outside rounds around the field. It works. I don't, you know what? Maybe that lead guy's avoid fruit's not on. Or not set to off. Hold on, I gotta go check him. Because that could be what it is, because they're gonna have to drive on the fruit, but if you turn the avoid fruit to no, then it shouldn't matter that they're driving on the fruit. So yeah, I'm guessing that setting's wrong on that lead tractor. And since the lead tractor can't go anywhere, ain't none of them going anywhere. There we go. All right, that's what it was. Drive away now. Drive away now. He started up like he was, there he goes. I'll say he started like he was gonna drive away. Jeepers, dog. Besides, what I got going here with the Amity and these trucks is working, so. On these little short roads, I kind of almost don't mind that they're not here to help. Because they just promote chaos. On these little short roads, I can handle with what we got going here. If anything, I should bring a couple of them over here to run, help, you know, tip for me. Not for them right now, you know what I mean? But it's fine either way, we got this. This is all good. And that truck can actually pull up now, because if he gets hit now with the flat nose truck, that works better. So just a line issue basically. Not a big deal. Not gonna get empty at all. Which is totally fine. Totally fine. And another round of trucks. Let's go. I still have 50,000. Oh boy. All right, so that is going to be something to watch on our tippers. Make sure that they're all going to keep running. So yeah, there we got tippers crawling around now. Got a nice skip pattern going on out here. Very, very nice. All right. Oh, I don't think they filled any of that fast while I was gone. I would say not. But you never know. No, there's none going that way. They're kind of... See, the problem is every time these guys go to turn, tippers stop. Stop following. Now that they're back to harvesting, the tipper should proceed with caution. Or not caution, honestly. That's why the longer rows, this is going to be... It's going to be nice to have all those tippers down there. Short rows, what I'm doing is better, but... Long rows, it'll be nice to have all the tippers. I mean, I'll still probably help. I might let this run while I go get my dinner later after stream. Come back and everything's on fire. Everything's in the middle of the field, just in a giant pile burning. That's about what would happen, to be honest. Oh, it would be amazing. And awful at the same time. I mean, come on, it would. That'd be about my luck, you know? There's just a big pile of carrots in the middle of the field, all the equipment, and it's just burning. This game doesn't even have fire. I don't know how that works. Be amazing. All right, we're gonna get empty too while we're here. 'Cause why not? Just a big old ball of fire. Okay, that John Deere had way more on board than I thought. Jeez. Alrighty then, buddy. Thanks for the like 100 and whatever thousand. Jeez. This is nice. I have time to empty like every pass, every round. This is great. This is working. All right. It's kind of funny. I actually have to wait on my trucks. My trucks can't, you know, go right there and empty and come back fast enough. They're waiting. It's crazy to think there's a line to unload trucks. Now, I know I can fill them faster than they can unload. And that's the problem, obviously. So, yeah, it's kind of funny though. To be honest here. Kind of funny. But there's fixing to be a sunset back there, Chad, I think. Fixing to be a sunset out there. A little bit. Betcha. Hey, we have tippers. Finally, they graced us with their presence. Now we will have to watch and, you know, keep watching, make sure that they're all going to actually run this way. And 42.88. That's not bad. We'll take that. Not waiting for another truck. Yeah, renting the train and just parking it, best idea ever. By the way. Best idea ever. Just park the train. Yeah, that's going to work out nice for us. It's going to cost money, but whatever. I don't actually think it costs that much, so. Not really worried about it. Alright, you're making him feel uncomfortable. Can you go away? That's why he's not moving, I think. Now he's got the wiggles. Is that guy gonna trying to unload right now? I'd rather you go harvest instead of backing up across the field. There, buddy. That's hard to ride with him when he's doing that. Alrighty, if nothing else, we're cycling through tippers. Just why not? Because I can. Because I can. $7,560 for that truckload. Might actually get an unload by a auto drive tipper up here in a second if that guy. Well, go. Go, buddy, go. Yeah, the problem is going to be how far tippers have to drive. But with having as many as we do, hopefully it's okay. And the speed at which these harvesters actually fill tippers, it should almost be a non-stop. If we get to the point, it'll be like a non-stop moving thing. Hopefully, that's the hope anyway. Once we get on longer passes, that is. These are too short here still. Longer passes are better. And we are going to have plenty ahead of us here. We're just cracking this field, honestly. In a way, this is disgusting, okay? I'm just saying. This is bad. Especially the way they're harvesting. I don't know how to fix it, so we're just going to roll with it. Just saying. We are just going to roll with it. Alright. Okay, buddy's coming back. Hopefully Buddy got emptied. Let's go. Oh, we are so close to 11 gigs of RAM right now. I've also been in Farm Sim for like 22 hours in the server, connected to the server for about 22 hours. So that's probably not helping anything. Probably not the best idea. When I AFK'd all night to plant the carrots, which it didn't finish because they had a collision, I turned my frame rate down to 30. And then I went and stood by the bunker in the homestead just to stare at a wall. And my video card was running like, I don't know, 10, 20% maybe, barely running. So I was like, okay, it's not going to like hurt the PC necessarily. And then I left my air conditioner at a certain temperature. It was 80 degrees. I didn't leave it up high. I figured if it got above 80 in here, then that's when we should cool it down a little bit. So I figured that was an okay temperature to run to, because 80 is not bad. I mean, I don't want to sit in a room that's 80. PC running, it's fine. Okay, I thought that guy was going to cause problems there. Oh, yeah. But we got the carrots planted. Oh, gosh. Next time I'm doing carrots in this quantity, I'm getting a modded planter, okay? Definitely. Well, that was kind of cool to see. What I have, 10? Did I have 10 running earlier? I don't even remember. Carrot planters. It was a bunch. It was a bunch. Alright, Buddy's starting his next land. I probably should have put him on more lands, too. Oh, well. Doesn't matter the way. Honestly, the way we're harvesting now, we might as well just be going back and forth instead of even doing lands at all. And I don't know how to fix it. I wonder if there is a way. I need to try it on a smaller field because it takes too long to generate the course on this one to mess with it a bunch. To be honest. It takes way too long. Right. So we got tippers moving. Grooving, that's what we like to see. There's only 3 extra right now. That's actually a good thing, I feel like. They're kind of doing their thing. They're swimming around out here. But he's not anywhere near full. 12%, 13%, 21% here. This is working. I think we might have it to where the automation's working. You know, sometimes it takes a while. Outside rounds are chaotic because you drive for so long in one direction. You don't stop to turn or anything like that. So I think we may have gotten it dialed in finally where the automation can kind of take over. I don't know how much more I'm needed out here. To be completely honest. I don't really think I am. I think I can go cancel all my trucks and sit back and watch, like, enjoy a harvest. Go get another harvester. That's right, Chad. How'd you know? Oh, man. I definitely could. I don't know that I will, but I could. Definitely could. Not sure why Buddy's riding there, though. That's a little awkward. This is, yeah, set right. It's on the wrong side, bud. That's okay. It's amazing how it went from like our pets' heads are falling off. We have millions of liters sitting around, or hundreds of thousands of liters, to all of a sudden it's calm. It's because of the short rows. That's the whole reason right now. When we get into longer rows, the chaos will definitely pick up quite a bit. Yeah, when we get up here in these big rows, it's gonna be. We'll definitely do that on stream tomorrow. I'll save. Here's what I might do. I'll work on this enough tonight to get all the point rows done, and then just have the long rows, not the short rows, the long rows. There's gonna be some point rows on the north, but basically get up to there to my mouse tonight. I think that's the goal. And then, like I said, there'll be some point rows up there, but the real chaos will be up here in the meat and taters of the field, you know? That'll be the real chaos. You just got an S7, nice. Very nice. But yeah, I think that's the goal anyway, because these guys are all just out here crawling around. This guy needs fuel. Grab you some fuel. Really muddy too there, bud. Like extremely muddy. That's okay. Actually, I wonder if this guy will get fuel on his own. We put him in here. Right there. Okay, so he's gonna get fuel. Will he make it back to the field from here? Oh, hello there, John Deere. That's empty. Why are you empty? That's kind of awkward. I must have sent him around earlier or something. He'll be all right. He'll buff. All right. I don't know if this guy can make this turn out of here or not. Hopefully. I think he ends up in the flower bed over there by that house. To be honest. Turn, buddy, turn. Oh, dude, that's a breeze with this tractor. The turning radius on this tractor is really nice, actually. I like this thing a lot. And he's going to turn right, so he's not going to cross the path of the other guy. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? He might go into town and turn around somewhere, but he'll be fine. Why is this not working though? It is working. Okay. Got the wiggles. See, this is what the articulated tractors do too. This one's not doing it as bad as the articulated tractor, but still gets the wiggles a little bit. All right. Now, okay, we don't like to see that. This thing's sitting at 40% right now. That's a little fuller than I was hoping. Short rows, well, they're not as short now. Maybe we are needed still. The old Kloss. Fire it up, help him out. I was thinking we were in retirement mode. Oh, man. Problem is with these harvesters holding 250,000 liters, if you get them, you know, 50, 60, 70% full, it's hard to empty them. So, unless you have a modded cart like mine. But other than that, with all the stock tippers I have running around, it's hard to empty them. Come on. Buddy. I wish there was a setting. No, At times it would be nice just to leave that conveyor out all the time, you know? 'Cause to be honest, if I was running the harvester, the conveyor would be out the whole time. Just keep bringing me tippers. That's it. Bring me tippers. So there's 90,000. There's 100,000. I was empty before I started unloading him. 123. Now, granted, unloading on the go, so you get more, obviously, but yeah, it's hard to empty if you're on the stocks stuff, which the rest of it is. So. No modded capacities on anything but the harvesters and these Amity carts that I have. Pretty much it. Like, that is it. Turn, buddy, turn. Right, let's go. Yeah, the chaos will be tomorrow on here. It's gonna be fun. I will definitely not be short of work to do, keeping up with everything tomorrow. Definitely will always have something to do. That's okay. It'll be like outside rounds, but worse. Probably about the same, actually. That's all right. So maybe I'm not needed full-time to keep running, but like part-time help for sure. And the other tippers, they'll keep these guys moving, but they eventually they would get full. So I mean, they would move some and then stop and then move some more and stop. Yeah. The other thing that's going to help is when we get, like, you know, farther up the field, we also get farther right, which is closer to where they're sitting. So that's going to help a little bit when they're on that end of the field. When they're down here and get full, it's still going to be the same deal. But at least when they're down there, it'll be, should be better. So, yeah. Yeah, Rob, this is, it's called an Amity. And it is base game 25, but then this one has been modded to harvest carrots. The base game 1 in 25 does red beets and sugar beets. But this one does red beets, sugar beets, carrots, parsnips, potatoes. It does them all. And it has 250,000 liter capacity. So the base game Amity one, I like it a lot for stuff. But it doesn't have a lot. It only has a tiny bit of capacity. It has more than the regular, you know, carrot harvester and stuff. But you basically need a tipper next to you full time. It's basically multi-fruit, yeah. Yep. It's a good way to put it. Subscribe to earn drops. What? What drops are on right now? Tomcat? Do we have drops? I don't know what drops they are. And you are subscribed. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, man. All right. Just ram that truck. Jeez. Well, that's not the one with issues. It's that other. Okay. The flagel apparently doesn't care. That other box does. Quite a bit. Which is fun. Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy stuff out there. Interesting subkit. Huh. All right. Interesting. This is never ending, you know. Drop it there. We've got a problem. Well, it's harvesting. It's one way to do it. Oh. Alrighty. I seem to have down Courseplay Auto Drive. I appreciate it, Rob. I have been using Courseplay. Now they've changed Courseplay a lot. It's a lot different these days. When I started with it, I think in 17, Farm Sim 17, and then Auto Drive I started using towards the end of 19. Wish I would have started Auto Drive sooner because it was great. But yeah, I used it a few hours or two. So yeah, 1 or 2 hours. That's interesting, Tomcat. Very interesting. Rats. So I don't set up my maps because I use the Auto Drive guy's config files, but I do edit it a lot to do what I want it to do. Yeah. Because, you know, everybody has a different play style. The Auto Drive guy, he tends to set up his stuff, at least in my opinion, for like tractors and tippers and not big stuff. And I tend to run like auger wagons and semis a lot for harvesting. And so like you have to make corners that work better for semis, you know, and I set up all the stuff I use for auger wagons. Parking spots are a thing sometimes for us. We actually have a lot of parking spots right now. I didn't necessarily set them all up, but parking spots are a big thing for us with Auto Drive. Squirrely Dan, he's the parking spot guy for Auto Drive. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I do edit it a lot. I don't, like I said, set up whole things because I just use his config file. It's so much easier. But editing, I'm very comfortable with it. Yeah, quite a bit. Actually, here, if we look, I can show you. So this field had Auto Drive all throughout it. Of course, all that's been changed. All this over here I set up, which it's nothing fancy, but I've got multi-fruit thing, which I use for lime. I've got seed, fertilizer. There's a repair point there. Different stuff. I've got this set up for, hold on. I've got this set up here in field 11 so I can empty auger wagons that come out of the big field. They come over here, unload into a mother bin onto a truck, and then head home. I did all that. I'm not responsible for everything in the homestead, but I did do some fair bit of it. I didn't do all these backup spots. That was all Dan. But a bunch of the homestead I did do. But yeah. Anything for an auger wagon, I think I did on this map, which is, I don't have every field done, but yeah, I betcha. Well, so if you're, okay, so how you get a config file to work is you would go to the Auto Drive guy or somewhere else on the internet, because there are other people that make config files. I just use the Auto Drive guy because he makes really good stuff. and you download the file from him. It has to be for your map. So if you're playing a 22 map, he does have 22 stuff. It has to be for your map. And then what you do when you download that file, you're going to take that file and you're going to drop it into your save game. So if you're playing save game slot 5, you put that file in save game slot 5, and you'll probably have to override a config that you already have. Because if you've loaded the map with auto drive, you have a config file. Override that and you'll be good to go. And then when you go in your game, you should see like categories here and roads and routes and all that stuff. If you wanted to follow a combine, that's a little different. That's not necessarily based on the config file. That's more of just settings, like in auto drive itself, which I definitely can show you how to do that. There is a little bit of a trick to it, but it's not hard to set up. So yeah. That requires you to make your own auto drive routes, because you gotta have somewhere for your auger wagon to go and unload. It works best if you have another point for your auger wagon to park when it's empty. And then, of course, you got to have, you know, if it unloads onto a truck, you got to have a place for a truck or a mother bin or whatever. Not hard to set up, just a little more involved than just sending something from point A to point B. So, yeah. You bet. Okay. Yeah, you got to have a... Yeah, auto drive, a lot of people do exactly the same thing where they open it up and they're like, this doesn't have anything, this is stupid, and they uninstall it. Because you're missing the other half, is what it is, you know? So, a lot of people do it. I've done it. So, when I first downloaded auto drive, I'm like, this is dumb. And then, once I had a config file, I was like, oh, this is powerful. Great power comes with great responsibility, though, you know? But that's all right. Because it was awesome. Yeah, I pretty much, every map I play, I will have auto drive on. Either the auto drive guys, or like when we started Judith Plains, he didn't have his out yet. So we did have to use a different one. As soon as auto drive guys came out, though, we changed to it. I like his style of auto drive. I really do. Because there's definitely different ways to go about a lot of auto drive stuff. And I like how he does his auto drive and how he does his naming. And yeah. You hated auto drive till you found auto drive, guys? Well, yeah, because it's just a lot to set up, Big Mart, right? It's very overwhelming to be like, oh, just set up an entire map. Okay. Really? Yeah, no, it's really nice of him to do what he does. And, you know, definitely watch the whole video and drop a like on it. For sure. Very handy. Very, very nice of him to do all the work. I can't imagine. I have no interest in trying to set up whole maps and stuff. Takes way too long. Way, way, way too long. That's all I know. All right. Let these guys go. And go get emptied again. Start the rodeo over again with the trucks. Should we? You know what? Empty trailer. Yep. We got it. We have to. We definitely have to. He's not going to realize he's full for a while either. Till the tipper needs him again. I think he's the second tractor on the tipper, so it might be a while. It's fine. So, all good. Yeah, we're getting in these longer rows now. This is good. This is really good. We started our next land. We'll be up a little longer. I like it. I like it. Picasso. You're using gravity wagons on here because you're too lazy to set it up for auger. I mean, that's okay. You can be a wagon farmer of the north. It's fine. Sorry, a vegan farmer. There's nothing wrong with being a vegan farmer. It's okay. I watched a TikTok last night where a guy had an old International 806 or something. He hooked up 3 gravity wagons and hauled, I don't even know what it was, corner beans into town. He's like, all right, time to go. He was flying too. I'm like, dude, you are. That wagons get dangerous. Oh, hey, buddy's full. He's going empty. How convenient. How convenience. This is working good though, y'all. The chaos of the outside round. I got it dialed in, y'all. We are dialed right now. Of course, I'm helping a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Which is fine. I don't mind. Need something to do. Actually, I'm about to get out of here, I think, chat. It's about to be that time. Dinner is calling my name here. Let's go get one more load. Fill up or so. Maybe we'll go until we fill our cart. How about that? Let's go until we fill our cart. And then we'll be done. Carrots for dinner. I probably should have carrots for dinner after all these carrots. I don't think I'm having any carrots for dinner though. No, I don't think we have any right now. We don't, I know it's bad, but we don't keep a ton of vegetables in the house, honestly. Mom used to buy a bunch and then throw them away every week, so. No, they're just being sold. No soup production here. Just straight up cash. They're still running small equipment. Oh, that's good, Big Mert. As long as you're having fun, man, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, you know? That's it. As long as you're having fun. I do, Kimmy, but it wouldn't keep up with this at all. And again, I don't have anywhere to store these, so. And you got to think, every time I get my cart full, that's 500,000 liters. It doesn't take very long, you know. I'm already at 140,000 right now, so. No, I don't have anything like that. Oh, you need it. Production control, I believe, is the name of the mod. Production control mod is the one you're looking for, I believe. It does seem to work okay. No problem. It seems alright. You can turn up like each product if you want. Although it still doesn't, you know, if you have a dairy, let's say, and you have, you know, 2 different products being made, it does still slow down both products. Like, it's not gonna run at a true, let's say 300% or 3 times basically. But it does help if you're running, even if you're running multiples, it'll help, but it's, you know, especially on a dairy, it is best to run one product at a time. But yeah, it's all good. I like using it for like, you know, spinneries and tailor shops. Because again, they're only one product, and unless you have cotton, which I don't. But that way it actually keeps up with the sheep you have. It's kind of nice. But yeah. All right, there's 200,000, just like that. 219,000. Big Al, have a great night. We'll catch you hopefully tomorrow. More carrot harvest, don't worry. No, you're thrilled. Can't wait. Edge of your seat, I'm sure. Big Al's like, I'm not showing up tomorrow. We're gonna do some firefighting tomorrow too, I think. Try to finish up my 2 achievements that I need. Maybe try to get that done tomorrow. Maybe. I don't need that many more, I don't think. I should be able to get that done in a couple hours. Although that I got a couple, there's a couple lengthy fires there at the end of that game, so we will see. And then I got to do that training stuff too. I got to figure out how to do the 5 training modules to get that other achievement. And then if we have time, we'll work on the hose achievement, but we'll see. That one, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like we just need to go to like maybe the nightclub fire, like the biggest physical size, or like the storage lot one, the storage units, or something like that, and just run and run and run and run and run and run. We might try that tomorrow. We'll see. We're definitely going to go for the gold medals and the approaches. I do have to replay that one that I got a silver on the other day, so not a big deal. I think I have like 9 or 10 missions to go. No, because I played Tuesday, or yeah, Tuesday. Checking. Let's see. That's not what I want. I don't want the store page. I want the achievement page. Thanks. Let's see. Wait a minute. They added achievements to this game? When did they add achievements to Firefighting Simulator? Ignite. There's new achievements that I already... I was almost done with the game. They added new ones. I have to break 10 windows in? Oh, it's for the summer camp stuff. We already have achievements for that. It's there's one to get gold medals for all summer camp approaches. You got over 100 acres of straw land that needs build. Yeah, I do too. Actually, I'm not gonna build though. Yeah, it's the DLC. I don't think the DLC dropped, but the achievements did. Apparently. Dang. Well, one of them's called Cabin in the Whoops, apparently. There's an achievement for that. That's funny that the achievements dropped. I was like, wait a minute, I should have all these. Dang it. That's fine. More achievements is fun. I enjoy getting achievements for games. I actually really do. I need to finish Farm Sim one of these days. I gotta drive and ride the horse. And I just haven't taken the time to do it. It's not that it's hard, it's just I haven't taken the time, that's all. That's okay. Alright, we are 65%. That was a full load. Let's go. Let's go. That's funny. What's up, Mickey, by the way? Dang, I thought I was gonna, like, finish that game tomorrow, but I guess not achievement-wise. Thought for sure I was gonna get to finish it tomorrow. That's okay. It's all good. What they do? All right, so Chad, I think we're gonna empty this guy and then we're gonna call it a night. I gotta go get me some dinner. And then, like I said, I will work on this tonight some. I'll probably work on this tomorrow a little bit before stream, and we'll do a couple hours of this tomorrow. Before we go to firefighting sim. What's up, Kimmy? Right. Where do you find the mod in your game? Oh, so how do you use it? That's the wrong one. So go to your productions. And then when you are on your production screen, you actually have to click on whatever the actual production that you want to do. And then it's right down here at the bottom. And then you can crank it up or down. And then it's done. That's how you actually use it, Kimmy. Click on the actual thing. It's at the bottom. There you go. Hopefully you got it. Took me a while to figure out how to use that mod too. Honestly, I was like, okay, cool, I have it. What do I do with it? Actually, I thought at first it just didn't work on a server. But it does. Works great. Alright, hopefully you got it. She's trying it right now. Alright, empty the guy. Let's go. Is it empty yet? Is it empty yet? It's not empty yet. It is empty. Alright, I got 400,000 on board. That's enough. That's gonna take a minute to empty. Alright. Show one more time. Hang on a sec. Let me get to the empty here. Wait for it. We're almost there. Oh, goodness. Alright, we'll start empty and then I'll show you. Can we hang on? Alright, we need to be awake. Oh, not that close. Gosh. So aggressive, chat. Alright, Kimmy, escape menu, productions. Whatever is actually being produced. Click on that. And then it's at the bottom here. Put it at what you want. Hit OK. Production menu, whatever's being produced at the bottom. Crank it up or down. You can actually turn things down if you want. It's kind of interesting. Hopefully you got it that time. I'll show you a third time. I don't really want to, but I will. Oh, goodness. Wait. All right, so chat, what I will say is get a good mental image here of what, well, hang on, this one, maybe, there you go. Of what we have to harvest still. Oh boy. Like I said, I'll try to get as far north as I can tonight. I'm not gonna get done. Obviously, we'll finish it tomorrow on stream. I want to get it to the point where I know I can finish it you know, 3 hours or something to stream tomorrow. So we'll probably do 3 to 6 this and then switch to firefight sim after that. So you betcha. No problem, Kimmy. All right, y'all, we are out for the night. Let's go. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.